o'clock and we're going on another adventure to go eat lunch out, which we typically don't do, but since Francisco is off for the next 2 weeks, we decided we might eat out a few times for like lunches and stuff. So right now we're on the way to a Mexican restaurant called Los Compas and El Compa. And the whole point is they're supposed to have hot Cheeto tacos, right? The tortilla has hot Cheetos in it. So I'm probably not gonna have that. He's probably gonna have it. But everything else looks pretty good too. So we're on our way now to have that. So yeah, and it's Wednesday, so we're halfway through the week. That's all the update I have for right now. It is about 5 o'clock and I'm already out of work, and I had a sad realization. So I was supposed to make roasted potatoes with roasted chicken legs, but apparently Whole Foods forgot my roasted potatoes. So now I have no idea what I'm gonna make with the chicken. So I'm gonna get started on the chicken and I'll make something up. I don't know what, maybe rice or something. Alright, so here we have the bell peppers nicely washed. And I like cutting my bell peppers like this because it keeps the seeds inside and it makes less of a mess. So I have the tray ready to go. I'm just gonna add a little bit of oil and some salt. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the onions. All right, and then for the onions, what I do is I cut the bud off like this, so that part. And I leave like the little piece with the root. And then I cut it down the middle. And that helps so that the onion doesn't fall apart so much when you're chopping it. And then see, now you can just leave that there. And I just slice it. So much easier. All right, and I'm gonna add some oil to these so that they get nice and caramelized. I like my onions nice and caramelized. I don't like when they're crunchy. Alright, so I'm gonna put the chicken legs in here. I was gonna do also chicken breast, but I just don't think I have time. And these are the ones that I bought at Whole Foods. They're the Mary's chicken. So they're supposed to be like organic and cleaner and all that stuff. And it was $4.99 a pound, which is kind of pricey, but I mean, I honestly don't make it very often, so it's fine. And tell me, are you guys kind of like me? I honestly don't really prefer chicken very much. I prefer any other protein. You can give me fish, beef, pork, but chicken is just not one that I like. And apparently my grandma is the same way. She despises chicken, so maybe I got it from her. Okay, so I'm gonna put some olive oil. I'm gonna add some salt. I'm gonna add some garlic powder. Some smoked paprika. This gives it like a really pretty color and flavor. And some thyme.
How much time?
A lot of thyme. And we need more thyme.
A lot of time.
And now I'm just gonna toss it together. Alright, so I went ahead and added more paprika and more salt. But basically that's kind of what I want it to look like. They're nicely coated everywhere. Alright, so I think I'm gonna put the chicken separate just so that it toasts better and that way it doesn't get all soggy from the juice of the onions and all that. And it has more space to breathe. And I have the oven going at 325, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in the oven alongside with the onions and bell peppers covered, so those get a little bit more steamed and more cooked through. And we'll check back in 30 minutes.
All right, so for today, we're going to take on the challenge of switching out all the bulbs that are inside of the car into these LEDs, which are supposed to be a lot brighter. We're going to be doing the ceiling ones, so there should be 4 bulbs, and then there's going to be 4 for the doors, 1 on each one of the doors, and then there's also going to be bulbs on the trunk lid, which we'll be swapping out also. All right, so that's what it looks like now. It's a little bit yellow, has a bit of a yellow hue. It's not really getting caught on camera. On the camera, it looks a bit white, but hopefully once I switch out the one that's next to it, which is off right now, we'll be able to notice a difference. So to be able to actually replace them, we're going to have to go into this area here on the bottom and pry it with a very small screwdriver that I have. I was reading online that that's the best way to do it, so carefully, I'm going to try to just pry it out and hopefully nothing breaks. All right, so now we have one of them installed. You can see the color difference. So the other one on the right looks super white, but it's actually pretty yellow. All right, so I already did the front ones. Now this is going to be the back. Let's test them out. So that's one of them. And that's the other. They're a lot brighter, a lot crispier, a lot wider. All right, so I did the door one now. I actually lied previously where I said that there was going to be one for each one of the doors. This car only has one in each of the front doors. So this is what the original looks like here, and then this is what the LED one looks like. I already replaced the one here in the front, so as you can see, it's quite bright, super white. All right, so now we're gonna do the ones on the trunk. These should have a little clip there to be able to actually unclip it, to be able to loosen it up. But we're gonna replace these with LEDs as well. I'll show you the after once I'm done. All right, so now the rear ones on the trunk are actually done. And that's what they look like. These are a bit difficult to actually put in, but yeah, they're installed, ready to go.
All right, guys, we're being resourceful here. We're being resourceful here. So the chicken's almost done. We have the bell peppers that are done. I ended up sauteing the onions over here because they're just not working out. And now I'm gonna make more mayonnaise because I used it all. So I already have a cup of oil in here, and I like to use avocado oil. I tried it with olive oil and I just didn't really like it, so I use that. We have my Immersion blender. This is like $30 or something like that. And I'm gonna crack an egg. And then you can add salt, you can add other things to it, but I usually don't, and I just kind of season it as I go, depending on what I'm gonna use it for. And you want to put the Immersion blender right on top of the egg yolk. And you're going to start And there you have it. It's a Christmas miracle. Alright, so in here, I already defrosted this corn and it's pretty warm. So I'm going to add mayonnaise, sour cream, salt, and Parmesan cheese to make it like a Mexican one.
Thumbs up.
Alright, and here is the chicken. I ended up leaving it a lot longer than it said, probably almost an hour, because I do like my chicken very well cooked. I don't like when it's like that slimy texture. And yeah, now it's ready to go. We have our veggies here, some Mexican corn. I feel like I am never going to catch up on these vlogs. I am barely uploading day 17 and we're in day 21. So they will all be going up, but they're going to be going up probably later than they should. I already dried my hair, but I haven't floofed it yet. There are pieces that are kind of still like damp that they feel like, but I don't think it is. So I don't know. We'll see if we floof it up right now or just put it up and go to sleep. But I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. So I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I didn't really do much today, but we'll see what we get into tomorrow. So we'll see you guys then. Bye.